So let's talk about GameStop, Keith Gill becoming a billionaire. Last night, I was sitting on my couch scrolling through TikTok, and video after video, he's going to become a billionaire. He's going to become a billionaire. Tomorrow he becomes a billionaire. Why? Because of some options that he had purchased. This is a guy who turned 53,000 into 300 million, and the talk was if GameStop was over a certain price, I think 61 or 67, boom, he was going to become a billionaire. And now, of course, GameStop earnings came out, I guess, this morning, and the stock is now $46. So it shot up to 67 last night. So I guess he was a billionaire last night, but markets aren't open, so he couldn't exercise any of his options. And then boom, pre-market, because it's 9/11 as the time I'm filming this, GameStop is currently 46.55. Oh no, it's currently 36. It's currently 37. So as soon as these videos start popping up, I start getting comments, DMs, messages from people saying, hey, teach me how to trade options. I want to learn how to trade options. Is it true he's going to become a billionaire? Can you become a billionaire from options? I want to become a billionaire. Can you help me? Can you teach me? I want to learn. How do you do it? You should make some videos on how to become how to trade options. Guys, look, first of all, the whole Keith Gill thing was a really unique situation that really kind of just happened to this one individual. A lot of people made money on GameStop and AMC, myself included. I made around 1,900%, or maybe it was a little higher than 1,900%, on my AMC shares that I traded during that time. But a lot more people got absolutely wrecked. You'll see people come out and say, I made money too, because they just want to be a part of it, so they're lying. You'll see other people exaggerating. You'll see other people lying to sell a course to you. You'll see other people being honest. I made a lot of money. What you won't hear too often, because people are embarrassed, is I got wrecked. I have seen some comments of people saying I turned 35,000 into 25, or I lost 9,000, or I lost 12,000, or I lost whatever percent of my money. But the influx of DMs that I got last night was a little concerning. Okay, I'm all for it. If Keith Gill becomes a billionaire, I'm the happiest guy for him. If someone makes $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on FFIE or GameStop or AMC, I'm really happy. I'm on the side of the retail trader, so I always want the retail trader to win. By the way, for people who don't know me, I don't sell anything here. There's no course. Well, there is a course, but it's totally free. It's on my, I don't want to say, it's on my website. I don't like saying that word because I think TikTok suppresses the videos, but it's there. All my templates are free. I don't sell one-on-ones. I don't do call-outs. It's all education-based. I'm always going to be on the side. That's why I have this account, to be on the side of the retail investor. But I also have this account to kind of tamper down expectations. I've been trading stocks for 14 years. You know how many times I've traded options? Like 20. You know how many times I've lost on those options calls? Like 19. I lose every time I trade options. And I got to a point where I said, you know what? I don't have to learn options. I don't have to move into options. I don't have to master options. I'm fine with trading stocks and investing. And my whole concept on this channel is small, consistent profits. And that's how kind of it is for most professional stock traders. They're not looking for the next big one, the next AMC, the next GameStop, that's not how we go about things, most of us. Inexperienced traders, yes, because they get in, it's very exciting, they put some money into something, it goes up, they go, oh my god, this is stock trading, I love this, and they start throwing money into everything that some guy on TikTok mentions. Buy this one, buy that one, look at this one, look at that one, and they go, okay, and they start throwing all their money away. Options are super complicated, they're super high risk. I've lost more money in options than I can even think about, which is why I don't trade them anymore. But most importantly is this idea that people are going to become super wealthy because of watching one person, Keith Gill, become a billionaire or even a multimillionaire from this stuff. Tamper your expectations. Most Americans can't even afford to retire. In most videos where I say, hey, you should be investing $200, $300, $400 a month, the comments are, nobody can afford that. This is unrealistic. So on the one hand, we have people saying, $500, that's unrealistic. And on the other hand, we have people going, is it true I can turn 50,000 into $1 billion? Man, you probably don't have 50,000. And if you do have 50,000, are you sure you really want to roll the dice risking it because one guy had a lot of success with GameStop? I personally wouldn't. I have 53,000. I wouldn't put it into I wouldn't go all in on any one particular trade because it's not something I'm comfortable risking, right? As a stock trader, we're all about risk management. How much are you willing to risk? What's your strategy? What's your exit strategy? Most important, exit strategy. Not how much can you make, but how much are you willing to lose before this trade goes against you? I have friends who bought GameStop earlier in the week in the 40s, or yeah, I guess earlier in the week. Well, I don't know, 2 weeks ago when it was almost 80. I had friends who were buying it at 80, at 50, at 60, and selling it when it was in the 19s and the 20s, losing everything. I had friends who were buying it at 40, at 50, and now it's 37, and they're panicking, and they're selling it because they're panicking. And they thought they were going to capitalize on something and ride this wave. A lot of inexperience, a lot of people who are putting in only what they're comfortable putting in, which is great. That's the whole, put in what you're comfortable putting in. But the notion that you're going to watch one guy, Keith Gill, who was really smart and really had a good strategy, and this is an anomaly. I think it's an anomaly, and good for him. It's really cool. I'm glad for him. But just because it happened to this one guy doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you. I've been trading for 13 years. I'm not a billionaire. Most traders are not billionaires. Most traders are lucky if they're millionaires. And the traders who are millionaires are either millionaires because they, like myself, are heavy investors, or they're millionaires because they made their money doing something else prior to getting into stock trading. Maybe they were lawyers, or they had big, powerful jobs and they got burnt out and they decided they didn't want to do it anymore. And they already had the money. Maybe they made their money through real estate. Maybe they're making their money through selling a course, although I don't know if anyone can become a millionaire from selling a course, but I guess it's possible. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. The whole point of this video is please be careful. Please do your research. Please understand that just because one guy became, or he might not be a billionaire at this point, but just because one guy made $300 million off of 53,000 doesn't mean that it's going to happen to everyone else. Priorities. Let's focus first on getting that solid investment portfolio down. Index funds, boring shit, just to make sure that our future is taken care of. And then we can start having fun. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hit the follow if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's fine too. And good luck out there.